Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's a boy SAE. Bless the poor yourself, and thank you all for tuning in to this one. So in today's video, guys, we're gonna zoom in, and Darren Sammy admit that there are a lot of biasness and insularity in West Indies cricket, but emphasize that he knows what that feels like, and he's not somebody like that, and he's trying to cut that out of West Indies cricket, or cut that out of himself. You understand? Because not because he's from that and that island, that means he's going to select the players. He's saying right now, if you're not performing, no matter where you're from, he's going to drop you. Wonderful people, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget, we're on our way to 20k, so I really appreciate all your love and support. Some people, Darren Sammy, recently, guys, was in an interview, with a Dominica radio program, I think, and he was questioned, because, as I said on a previous video before this one, I talk about people accusing him of being biased towards Alec Athanas and Kevin Hodge. The test team have been selected, and these two notable names were not included, and people started to make speculation and wondering why Darren Sammy opted not to go with them in the test squad. But he made it clear that these guys does not warrant a place in his test team. And it's not the fact that they have discarded them. He's saying that they don't discard them because they have let them play the A-team tours and so forth. But based on the average that they have averaging, guys, with 25 guys each, it's not acceptable, to be in their test team. If they want quality, they have to omit or have to eliminate quantity, in a sense where they're not taking garbage in the test team. You understand? Go back and work and build up your average and A-team tour and regional cricket, because this is not the place for you to be a permanent member of a team averaging 25. He said that if you cross-reference this average with the world top four or leading test nation, these guys cannot make their team a no level. So why are they able to make West Indies team? So I clearly tell you that if you're not performing, he's going to drop you. No question about that. And that's what he said he did towards Alec Athanas and Kevin Hodge, because based on the squad that he selected, he doesn't think that these guys can make it, and people are gonna come for him and say, hey, he's been biased towards these two, but he said it's nothing personal. Data speak louder than words. He's saying that based on the system that he has implemented, or what he's been using to determine players' inclusion in a team, is data driven system, not because he's from Islander, a small Islander as well, meaning he's going to pick them. You understand? He said if he was biased and have insularity, he would have chosen them to be a part of the test team. But he's saying that is cutting out that people, because that is kind of ruining West Indies cricket, because a man averaging 25 is not qualified to play in the test team. You understand? For a team like West Indies who are trying to help themselves to reach back to a level where people have to look up to them. You understand? It's not acceptable, and in a sense, I think I'm happy to see that I'm happy to see that he's bringing rules to the West Indies test team, in a sense where, guys, if you're not averaging 30, 35, over 25, you cannot make the team. You just cannot make the team, because what are you going into the team to get out 25 and get out? This is not acceptable. This is test match. You have over 120 over or more overs to bat, and you tell me you're averaging 25. You're saying that this is not acceptable, and hence Alec Atanas, who have played 13 test matches, I think he has scored what, 627 runs, guys. I think he has 4 half centuries, if I'm not wrong, averaging 25.08. That's right, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think that's what he's averaging, or close to that, what he's averaging in the West Indies test setup. So Darren Sammy said that that's not acceptable. He touched on Kevin Hodge, where this man have played 11 match, 557 or 500 had runs, guys. He have scored in West Indies colors, 11 matches, averaging around 25. He's 32 as well, and he's saying with these average guys, these guys should not make West Indies test team. And with him at the helm right now, these guys are not going to make the test team unless somebody injure, or unless you have run out of option to select in the test team. You understand? He's saying that, as I said, these guys should just go back and work on their craft, and a lot of A-team tour and so forth in order to get themselves back on track, because with this new policy coming, guys, a lot of people gonna feel heartbroken, a lot of people gonna take it personal, but it's not personal. It's nothing personal. Not because we are from Islanders and we're neighbors and consider countryman, meaning I'm going to pick you. I'm not going to pick you if your data, if your stats are not up. You cannot play 13 tests and averaging 25. You understand? Unable to convert. After people pointed out to him as a prospect for Brian Lara replacement and so forth. These guys are not living up to expectation. You understand? And Darren Sammy came now, guys, and is reshuffling the deck right now in West Indies cricket, guys. The test team, include some new faces, guys. Give some new people opportunity. People who we believe deserve the opportunity. He said previously in West Indies cricket, guys, there's a lot of insularity and bias, because he's from the small island, guys, and people look down on the small islanders, and just because you're from that certain island, people believe that you can't lead, people believe that you can't be in the team, even when your stats show that you deserve to be in the team. But he said things and time is changing. This is a different dynamic right now of West Indies cricket. Is not far. He personally represents West Indies. He's not representing St. Lucia, Dominica, Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana, St. Vincent, Grenada. He's not representing any of them. He's here for West Indies cricket. He's not playing any favoritism towards any player in West Indies. You understand? No matter where you're from, because this is something we believe that ruin a lot of players and a lot of ruin West Indies cricket, because you know that person and you're his friend. You're gonna choose him over a man that has been performing. And you find him get dropped and you're wondering what's happening, but don't wonder what's happening is biasness, and he's trying to cut it out of West Indies cricket. And to be frank with you guys, I'm happy that he's making a stand, or he's taking a stance towards fighting off insularity and biasness in West Indies cricket, because if West Indies cricket continue to go down this road, then it's always going to go in a place where, no return, and he's saying he's trying his best, He said that if you look at his records, he's never been biased coaching the CPL as captain of West Indies, win us 2 trophy, as an Islander. People look down on the Islander because they're not from the big nation in the Caribbean, he said. As a coach, as West Indies coach, if you look at it, he's not biased towards anything. Any player that he select, data is there to show that this player deserves to be in the squad. So if you're not performing, Darren Sammy not going to pick you in the team. But honest people, to be honest with you people, I think this is a good 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 playground for him to continue to build and to build West Indies cricket team, guys. I think it's good, but honestly, guys, I want you guys to leave your honest thoughts in the comment section down below. If you agree or disagree with what Darren Sammy had to say, leave it down below. Bless upon yourself, alright?